Greetings, everybody, to the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We'll have our lineups in just a few minutes. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman from Crosley Field in Cincinnati. And we have the third game of a four-game series. New York Mets at the Cincinnati Reds. Mets took the first one 6-3 in 11 innings. And then they took the second game 3-1 on a pitching gem by Tom Seaver. In this game, it will be Jim McAndrew, the right-hander for the Mets, against Jim Merritt, a southpaw for the Reds. Let's look at our opening lineups for the Mets, leading off Tommy Agee in center field. Bobby File bats second at second base. Cleon Jones bats third and left. The cleanup hitter is Don Clendenin. He's playing first base. Batting fifth is Ed Charles at third base. Ron Swoboda bats sixth. He's in right. Jerry Grody batting seventh and catching. Al Weiss is the shortstop. He's batting eighth. And the pitcher batting ninth, Jim McAndrew, the right-hander. For the Cincinnati Reds. Leading off and playing right field is Pete Rose. And Kathy Harden has arrived. Great to see you, Kathy. Batting second in center field, Jimmy Stewart. Batting third and left is Alex Johnson. The cleanup hitter is Tony Perez. He plays third base. Lee May batting fifth. At first, Johnny Bench, the catcher, batting sixth. Batting seventh at shortstop, Woody Woodward. Batting eighth at second base, Chico Ruiz. And pitching and batting ninth, the left-hander, Jim Merritt. And in just about a minute, the Cincinnati Reds will take the field. We're in Crosley Field. Again, the Mets won the first two of this series. They are now 11 games behind the first place Pittsburgh Pirates. The Reds, losing these two, are 11 and a half behind the first place Atlanta Braves. Oh, that's good coffee. Whoa. And the tweet is up. And the tweet is good. The Reds take the field. There's Jim Merritt on the mound now. And leading it off for the Mets is Tommy Agee, a right-handed hitter. This is going to be all against Merritt, a southpaw. Okay, Merritt is ready now. Here's the windup and the pitch to Agee. 1-5 against the left-hander, flies it to left. And Alex Johnson under it for the catch. That's one away. We're underway here at Crosley. Agee flies to left. And we want to welcome you to SBN, the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We're doing the 69 replay. Here's Bobby File now, right-handed hitter. This is the right-handed lineup set up by Gil Hodges. Okay, File at the plate now. Here's Merritt. .412. Fly ball left again for Alex Johnson, and he makes the catch. It's two-way. 2 fly balls to Johnson. And here's Cleon. And we've got 2 people for the Mets now, Kathy and me. Merritt winds. Gonna have to work on this. Tower here. This tower is lopsided. Gotta work on that. God, that's gonna be tough. Here's the pitch to Cleon. 1-4, and it's hit deep by Cleon to left field. Johnson going back. He won't get this one. Cleon hits it out to put the Mets ahead 1-0. Boy, did Cleon hit that. I love when Cleon hits a home run. It's 1-0 Mets now. For Cleon, that's number 11 on the season. He had 12 in real world. So it's a 1-0 ball game. And here's Don Clendenin. Here's Merritt now. The pitch to Clendenin, 6-3, right-hander, and that's hit deep. Oh my! Back-to-back home runs off Jim Merritt. Oh my, oh my, oh my. 2-0 Mets here. Look at that, 6-3, clean as a baby's ass, right there. Right-hander, and he's got the power. So it's a 2-0 ball game. Back to back. And here's Ed Charles. This is a way to excite the New York Mets fans who may be watching the broadcast. Okay, Merritt is ready. Here's the pitch to Charles. 2-10, and he grounds it to second. Ruiz has it. And the side is retired. But 2 runs on back-to-back home runs for the New York Mets. First Cleon, then Clendenin. After a half an inning, it's New York Mets 2, Cincinnati Reds coming to bat. Well, we get a chance to look at Jim McAndrew now. And leading it off for the Reds will be Pete Rose. Razor has arrived. Good morning. Pete Rose, switch hitter, batting left against McAndrew. Mets off to a quick 2-0 lead on back-to-back home runs by Cleon and Clendenin. Okay, McAndrew is ready. Here's the pitch to Rose. Switch hitter batting left. That's 3-4 against the right-hander. Grounds it to first. Clendenin has it, one away. Now Jimmy Stewart, he's a switch hitter. He'll bat left against McAndrew. And the pitch for 8. Left-handed hitter. And that's going to be a line out to second, caught by File. Nice catch by Bobby File, 2 away. And now Alex Johnson. McAndrew winds the pitch to Johnson. 6-6. Grounds it to third for Ed Charles. And he throws him out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Jim McAndrew. In the bottom of the first, after 1, it's 2-0 New York Mets over the Reds. Just underway here. It's top of the second. Don't miss our game tomorrow, and I might play it earlier. I'm just not going to push myself if I'm not in the mood, but we have Oakland at Cleveland. Kraus for Oakland, Stan Williams for Cleveland. It's scheduled for 9 a.m. tomorrow. I may do it sooner. And I apologize for the fickleness, the rescheduling, and so forth. Okay, Ron Swoboda leads it off here. In the top of the second, Jim Merritt on the mound, left-hander. Here's Merritt now. 3-6 against the left-hander. Chop to Ruiz at second, and he throws him out, 1 away. Now Jerry Grody. If this would help. Okay, Grody now. Merritt winds, and the pitch 2-3. And he grounds it to third for Perez, who throws him out, 2 away. And now Weiss. Looks like I might need another dice tower. It's wobbling. I know that's sort of crazy, but it just is annoying to me. But we'll be fine with it for now. 2 outs, nobody on. Al Weiss, the batter. Here's Merritt. 1-5. Left-hander struck him out. So Merritt retires the Mets in order in the top of the second with a strikeout. Middle of the second, still 2-0 Mets. McAndrew retired the Reds in order in the first. He'll face Perez to lead it off. Beautiful morning. McAndrew. And the pitch to Perez. 6'9", right-hander. And that is a double in the gap for Tony. A double off McAndrew to lead it off. Perez on second. And Lee May is the batter. He's the tying run at the plate. Okay, McAndrew from the stretch. The pitch to May. 5-9. Whoa! That's hit deep. And into the gap for a double, May. Perez rounds third, comes home. And it's a 2-1 ball game. Back-to-back doubles here for the Reds here in the second. My Lord. Did May get a hold of that? 5-9. Double. Here's Johnny Bench. McAndrew trying to get his first out of the inning. May in scoring position now. McAndrew, the pitch to Bench. 6-5. Grounds it to short. That's going to be Al Weiss. He's a 2. 10-2. And he boots it for an error, Al Weiss. Very rare for Al. May comes home. That may be unearned. Let's look at that again. 6-5 Bench. Grounds it to short X. 10-2. And it's a two-base error by Al Weiss. Woody Woodward now. Lots of action. Okay, here's the pitch from McAndrew. 1-9. Fly ball left. Cleon has it, and Bench will hold. 1 down. Here's Chico. Ruiz. With Bench on second. Short lead. 1 down. 2 in already. 5-7 on Chico. Left-handed hitter. Flies to center. That's 2 outs. And Bench holds. And now the pitcher, Jim Merritt. He's a 2 NL. McAndrew. 1-8, and he struck him out. So the side is retired, but there were 2 runs. I'm going to call the second one unearned, but Mr. Perota can certainly intervene if necessary. And after 2 innings, it's a 2-2 ball game. They move to the top of the third. McAndrew will lead it off. McAndrew, right-handed hitter. Okay, Merritt. The pitch to McAndrew. 3-2, pops it up to short for Woodward. And there's 1 away. Now back to the top of the Mets order. Tommy Agee flew to left in the first. Merritt winds. And the pitch, 1-5. And that's a fly ball to left field for Johnson. Second time that AG has flown out to left. It's 2 away. And here's Bobby File. He flew to left in the first. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the third, Cleon on deck. And the pitch to File. 4-10, right-hander, catcher X, bench a 1. 5-1. And he pops out to bench. And there's a 1-2-3 again for Merritt. He's retired 7 in order. We're heading to the bottom of the third. It's 2-0 ball, a 2-2 ball game. Top of the Reds order for McAndrew to face. Pete Rose grounded to first in the first. Switch hitter batting left against McAndrew. Here's the pitch to Rose. 4-4. Grounds it to third. X. Perez a 4. 2-4. That's going to go through for a base hit. So I'm sorry. That's Ed Charles a 3. I'm so sorry. 2-3, but it is a base hit. So Rose is on to lead it off here. And Jimmy Stewart, the batter. Switch hitter batting left. Okay, McAndrew. Here's the pitch. 6-7, left-handed hitter, grounds to second. This could be 2. File, he's a 3. 5-3. And he turns the double play. Bobby File, nice play. He tossed it over to Weiss and then over to Clendenin for the double. It's 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Alex Johnson. I do my best here with reading the cards and the dice correctly, but if I make an error, it can happen. And it doesn't matter. It is a fantasy game. Let's not get carried away. Here's McAndrew now. Johnson at the plate. 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch to Johnson. 2-3. And there's a base hit to left for Alex. I also welcome corrections. Alex Johnson on first now. 2 outs, Tony Perez. He doubled and scored. Johnson short lead off first with 2 down, McAndrew. From the stretch and the pitch to Tony. That's 4-9, and that is a base hit for Perez. Johnson rounds second, goes to third, second hit for Perez. First and third, 2 down for Lee May. Clutch situation. He doubled Perez home, and then he came home on the 2-base error by Al Weiss. First and third, 2 away. Here's McAndrew. 3-8, and it's hit deep by May. It's way back, it's gone. 3-run home run, and boy, that's gotta hurt. Lee May with a 3-run home run. And that's going to make the score 6-2. Oh my. Let's look at that again. 3-8. Home run 1-19. That's gone. That's as gone as you can be. That's going to give him 4 runs batted in the ball game. Haha. Lord, I'm so sorry, Kathy Hardy. Lee May. That is number 17 for Lee May. So there's action in the Mets bullpen. Their bullpen is pretty well rested. It's Ron Taylor warming up, along with, they have the luxury of having Jack DeLauro also warming up. Ron Taylor and Jack DeLauro. DeLauro, a left-hander. So it's a 5-2 ball game. I had said 6-2. I am so sorry. Okay, Johnny Bench now, if that wasn't enough. A 3-run home run. Bench comes up, 2 outs, nobody on. A 2-out, 3-run home run by May. You talk about clutch. Here's McAndrew now. The pitch to Bench. Oh, that's a re-roll. 6-9. And Lordy hit it again. It's a double off the wall. So McAndrew really getting hit here in the third. 6-9 double. Bench on second, 2 down, Woody Woodward. The pitch from McAndrew. 5-3, fly ball left. Getting under it is Cleon. He's a 2, 6-2, and he makes the catch. And the side is finally retired. There were 3 runs on the 3-run home run by Lee May. And after 3, it's Reds 5, Mets 2. Cleon will lead it off for the Mets here in the top of the 4th. I'm going to check that coffee out if you don't mind. He has enough for another cup. And then we'll make another one later. This cup should last us about 2 innings. Oh, that's good coffee. Whoa. Metsies. Let's go Metsies. Here's Cleon. Merritt is ready. Here's the pitch. 3-9 against the left-hander. And that's going to be a base hit for Cleon. Leadoff single. 3-9. Cleon on first. Being held 1-6. And Don Clendenin. Okay, Merritt from the stretch here. The pitch to Clendenin. That's 4-4. That's going to be a grounder to third, Perez. He's a 4, 10-4. And he boots it for an error. So the Reds get their first error. And it's first and second, nobody out. And here's Ed Charles. That's good coffee. Clendenin on first, Jones on second, nobody out. Merritt from the stretch, the pitch to Charles. 3-7, and he grounds it to second, double play, and Jones will go to third. Nice turnover by Chico Ruiz for the double play. And it's up to Ron Swoboda now. He has a chance to bring home Jones on third. It would be unearned. Here's Merritt. 3-10, grounds it to first, and Lee May takes it himself to the bag. And the side is retired. No runs, one hit, an error, and one left. Middle of the fourth, it's a 5-2 ball game. McAndrew has allowed 4 earned runs, including a 3-run home run, 5 altogether. Chico Ruiz leads it off, switch hitter batting left. It's good coffee. Okay, McAndrew winds the pitch to Chico. 2-11, grounds it to short, Weiss. Over to Clendenin, 1 away. Here's Jim Merritt again, struck out in the second. Reds lead by 3 here, bottom of the fourth, 1 out, no one on, pitch to Merritt. 4-9. Left-hander. That's going to be a double for Merritt. Oh my. So Merritt gets a McAndrew changeup and doubles. He's on second, 1 out, and here's Pete Rose. Switch hitter batting left against McAndrew. Okay, the pitch to Rose. 1-9, and he grounds it to first, and Clendenin has it, holds Merritt. 2 outs. Big out, by the way. Actually, that was a, ground out to first. Here comes Jimmy Stewart, switch hitter, batting left against McAndrew. Merritt on second, 2 down. McAndrew trying to get out of this. Stewart 0 for 2 today. Pitch from McAndrew. 4-7, left-handed hitter, walked him. First and second with 2 down. For Alex Johnson, grounded to third, singled and scored on the 3-run blast by Lee May. Okay, McAndrew. Here's the pitch, 3-10. And that's a ground ball to second for Bobby File, who throws him out, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, a walk, and both left on. After 4, it's a 5-2 ball game. Grody leads it off here for the Mets. Against the southpaw, Jim Merritt. Grody 0 for 1. Here's Jim now. 110, and he grounds it to second. Chico Ruiz throws it to May for the first out. Here's Al Weiss. McAndrew has come out on deck. Pitch to Weiss, 6-7, and he flies it to center field. And Jimmy Stewart makes the catch, 2 away. Yes, McAndrew coming up here, bottom of the 5th. His endurance is 7, Merritt's is 7. It's 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch to McAndrew. 4-6, right-hander, and McAndrew gets a base hit. So the pitchers are hitting today. A 2-out single by McAndrew. 2 outs, McAndrew on first, and Tommy Agee flew to left twice today. The pitch to Agee. 6-5. And it's hit deep by Agee. That's in the gap. It's going to be a double. McAndrew rounding third, 1-10. 2 outs, 1-12. That was into center. He's coming home. Here's the throw from Stewart to get McAndrew. Again, it's 1-12. And he's safe. McAndrew slides in. Agee goes to third. Oh my, look at that. Let's look at that again. Agee really got a hold of one. It almost left the park. 1-4. Well, it's the dice have been moved since then. You know, when you throw this, the dice can switch. So it's now a 5-3 ball game. Agee on third with 2 down. And Bobby File the batter. Yeah. File 0 for 2. Agee 90 feet away. Clendenin, Jones on deck. Here's the pitch to File now. 4-5, and he struck him out. So that'll retire the side. That is the second strikeout for Merritt. It was 1 run on 2 hits. The single by McAndrew. And then he came home from first on a double by Agee. It's a 5-3 ball game now. And McAndrew will face Perez, May, and Bench here in the bottom of the 5th. Perez 2 for 2, a double and a single. You better be careful with these guys, McAndrew. Okay, McAndrew winds the pitch to Perez. 2-7, grounds it to short. Al Weiss has it, 1 away. Now Lee May. He puts Perez away. Now May is the batter. He's 2 for 2. Double and a 3-run home run. 4 runs batted in, scored twice. Here's the pitch to May. 2-6. Grounds it to short again. Weiss over to Clendenin. 2 away. For Johnny Bench. Reached on the 2-base error and doubled. McAndrew into his windup. Here's the pitch to Bench. 4-8. And that is a line drive to short, caught by Weiss. And the side is retired. 1-2-3 for McAndrew. We've gone 5. I think we got a ball game here. 4-8. Lines it to short. So McAndrew actually looks very good there. We've gone 5. It's Mets down by 2. Here comes Cleon. Cleon 2 for 2. Solo blast and a single left on base. Merritt winds. Pitch to Cleon. 3-7. Walked him. So Merritt puts the tying, not the tying, I'm sorry. Clendenin is the tying run on the plate. And he homered in the first, reached on an error. It's Jones on first being held. 1-6. Clendenin, big swing. Merritt from the stretch, the pitch to Clendenin. 4-4, grounds it to third. This Tony, he's a 4. And he forces Jones at second base. So Clendenin is on first with 1 down. And Ed Charles the batter. The pitch to Charles. 5-6, fly ball center field. And Jimmy Stewart makes the catch 2 away. And Ron Swoboda. 2 outs, Clendenin on first, Swoboda 0 for 2. And the pitch from Merritt. 5-4, fly ball center. Stewart, my Lord, Stewart is a 4 out there. My Lord, 5-4. Center field, Stewart going back, 18-4. Reroll. 9-4. And it's a triple for Ron Swoboda. Clendenin comes home. It's a 5-4 ball game. Wow. Ron Swoboda, stand-up triple here in the 6th. He had 2 in real world. My Lord. Standing up, looking pretty on third base, Swoboda. It's 2 outs, Swoboda on third. Jerry Grody now. Swoboda, the tying run on third, 2 down. Pitch to Grody, 6-9. Fly ball to center field. This time it's playable by Stewart. And he makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 run, though, on the run-scoring triple by Swoboda, bringing Clendenin home. Middle of the 6th, it's a 5-4 ball game. I'm telling you, we got a ball game here. And here comes McAndrew to face Woodward. Very interesting ball game. Here's McAndrew now. The pitch to Woodward. That's 1-6. Struck him out. Oh, McAndrew. Now he's getting tough. That's 2 strikeouts now. Here's Chico. Chico 0 for 2. Merritt on deck. Pitch from McAndrew, 2-3, grounds it to third. Charles over to Clendenin, 2 away. And Jim Merritt, the batter. Jim 1 for 2, doubled, left on base in the 4th. McAndrew singled in the 5th and scored. Here's the pitch to Merritt. Left-handed hitter, 4-9. And that's going to be a double for Merritt. His second double of the ball game. Oh my. And here comes Rose, 1 for 3. Merritt on second with 2 outs. Rose a switch hitter, batting left. The pitch from McAndrew. 2-2. And he flies it to left, and that's going to be the inning. It's a can of corn for Cleon. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. But what an interesting ball game. You get the hits by Merritt. After 6, it's 5-4. Reds. Mets won the first 2 games of this series, 6-3 and 11, and then 3-1 on a Tom Seaver complete game gem. We move to the 7th here, and I'm going to make some coffee if you don't mind. I think this would be an opportunity for me to take my break. If it's okay with you, it'll be a 5 to 7 minute break. So when we come back, we'll get to the top of the 7th with the Met batting. Weiss, McAndrew, and Agee are due up. What a ball game. Woo. Oh, Lord, help me, God. Help me, freaking God. Will you? Life is unbelievable. It's pretty exciting, though, I'll tell you. That the Russians are claiming that Ukraine tried to drone strike and assassinate, I think it's a little dramatic, tried to assassinate Putin. Very, very interesting. Yeah. Very, very, very interesting situation here. This is how things can escalate. You know what I'm saying? We don't know for sure whose drone that was, or who did that, or what. There is a video of some sort of flying object hitting the Kremlin. But again, we don't know for sure what happened or what it is. But we'll continue to investigate. Yeah. Oh, it's a great ball game. 5-4 through 6, people. Don't go anywhere. And make sure you subscribe to the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. It's free. Enjoy the games. Enjoy the replay. Got some good pennant races in the National League. Orioles and the Twins are running away with their respective divisions. I think the Mets are still in this. Their best season ever as a franchise this late in the year. I'll be back, folks, in a few minutes. I just made a decision, and that is that I'm going to play a night game, if you will. 6:05 p.m. will be the scheduled start for Oakland at Cleveland. And I'm modifying that right now. 6:05 p.m. You can expect us to get on board a few minutes early. That's all set. It's going to be Oakland with Kraus. At Cleveland, Stan Williams. And the hot dog man, I hope he's playing. That coffee is brewing. I can hear it. I can smell it. It'll keep me busy during those hours. I sort of get in trouble. I would have done a game later this morning, but I'm on my last pot of coffee, and I don't like to do Strat-O-Matic without either caffeine, one of my principal drugs of choice, or cannabis. And I'm still working on these two pretty little flowers. This one got a little small yesterday. If you remember, we were talking about what I have here. This is Lost in Space, and this is Blueberry Muffin. That's a pretty little piece right there. That's good for one hit right there. A good hit. And that'll be later, Oakland at Cleveland. I have these new chillums. This one was from last night. And this cleans up very nicely. You'll see, it'll be crystal clear just about. Okay, Merritt now will face the bottom of the very bottom of this New York Mets lineup. Al Weiss is due up, he's 0 for 2. It's a 5-4 ball game. Thank you, Kathy Harden. You're very nice. That coffee is almost ready. But we'll go with Weiss here to start it off, top of the 7th. Then we'll get the coffee. Merritt is ready. These are the endurance innings for both starters. Reds up by 1. Here's the pitch to Weiss. 3-6, flies it to left. Johnson makes the catch. By the way, Tolan is out today. That's why Stewart is in. Johnson has been dealing with chronic maladies. There's going to be a hitter for Jim McAndrew. Look at that. That's it for McAndrew. Ron Taylor will be the new Mets pitcher. Coming in to hit will be Duffy Dyer. He's gotten some, I don't remember the details, but he got a very clutch hit. I think it might have been in about a week ago or so. So Duffy Dyer comes in. Two pinch hits. for McAndrew. He pitched 6 innings. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9 hits by McAndrew. Walking 1, striking out 2, and allowing 4 earned runs, 1 earned run, and a 3-run home run to May. He's the loser of record. Ron Taylor warming the right-hander. Here comes Duffy Dyer with 1 out, nobody on, and I'm going to get some coffee here. Duffy Dyer. Right-hander now. Going against the southpaw Merritt. Let's get some coffee. Yeah, let's get some coffee. Okay, Dyer at the plate. Merritt is ready. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 7th. Mets down by 1. Here's Merritt into his windup. And the pitch to Dyer. That's 2-5, and it's a base hit. Dyer does it again. Pinch hit single, and there's going to be a runner for Dyer. Amos Otis is coming in to run. The youngster with great promise. Amos Otis running for Dyer. Amos Otis, a 1-17. He is a D-stealer. Here's Agee now. Dyer, Otis the tying run on first. Agee at the plate. Merritt from the stretch. Oh, that's good coffee. Whoa. Lord. Okay, Merritt now. The pitch to Agee. 2-4, and he struck him out. Oh, that was a big one by Merritt. His 3rd of the ball game. Agee goes down swinging. And here's Bobby File. File 0 for 3. Cleon on deck. Here's the pitch to File. 2-5. And there is a double for File. Otis goes to 3rd. Oh my. With 2 outs. A double for Bobby File. He's been kind of quiet lately at the plate. But he comes through now for Cleon. 1 more hit or walk. Jim Merritt is going to be relieved, and because he'll reach fatigue. Granger and Fisher pitched in the last game. They're not available. George Culver, the right-hander, is warming. And so is Clay Carroll. They're both right-handers, but that's who's warming right now. Get them both up. Here's Cleon now. Merritt From the stretch, the pitch to Cleon. 4-4. Grounder to third, Perez. This might be trouble. Perez a 4. 7-4. Boots it for the error. Oh my. We're going to have to look at that again. Oh my, Perez with his second error of the ball game. Otis scores. It's unearned. It's a tie ball game. Let's look at that again. Merritt, the pitch to Cleon, 4-4, right-hander, grounder to third X. Perez a 4, 7-4. That's a one-base error. As clear as the nose on your face. So Merritt will face Clendenin now. And that's it for Jim Merritt. Whoa, he has not reached endurance yet, but he's through. And Clay Carroll is coming in, the right-hander, to face Clendenin with that heavy bat. Merritt pitched 6 2/3. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. He walked 1. He struck out 3. Everything is unearned at this point. So he's allowed 2, 3, 4 earned runs and 1 unearned, just like McAndrew. Very interesting. And Clay Carroll taking his warm-ups. He'll face Don Clendenin here with 2 outs, first and third. Dyer pinch hit for McAndrew with 1 out, singled. Otis came in to run. File doubled, sending Otis to third. And then Cleon reached on an error by Tony Perez to bring home Otis. And it's first and third. I don't have much to bite, to be honest with you. First and third, 2 down. And here's Clendenin now. Of course, if Mr. Perota's here, we'll defer to any sort of scoring situation here. Scoring determinations. Okay, Carroll is ready. He'll work from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Clendenin. 110, and it's hit deep by Clendenin to left field. Johnson, it's gone. 3-run home run for Don Clendenin. Oh my, his second of the ball game. Oh my, and I believe they're all unearned. I believe they are all unearned. Don Clendenin. Clendenin with 2 home runs. Let's check his total here. That's going to be number 7 for Clendenin on the season. He hasn't really been playing much until after the All-Star break. Clendenin with a 3-run home run. My Lord, help me. Number 6 and 7 today. A 2-run home run by Clendenin. A 3-run, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4 runs in. It's 8-5 Mets. And here's Ed Charles, the poet. Ed is 0 for 3. McAndrew, the winner of record. Taylor will be eligible for the win if no more runs are scored. That's the way that works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8-5. Here's Ed Charles now. Carroll trying to get out of this. Now nobody's on. That's the good news for Cincinnati. That's a joke. Here's the pitch to Ed Charles. 5-6. Base hit by Charles. Base hit to right field. Thrown in by Rose. Mets are not done. And here's Ron Swoboda. It all started with Duffy Dyer again, with the pinch hit single. He's turned into quite a pinch hitter, Duffy Dyer. Okay, Carroll trying to get out of this. Here's the pitch. Swoboda tripled. Homer run in the 5th, 6th. The pitch to Swoboda, 3-5. Struck him out, and that is the side. But 4 runs for the Mets here in the top of the 7th, on including a 3-run home run by Don Clendenin, with 2 home runs for the day. And we're headed to the bottom of the 7th. There's a new pitcher, and he's in to save it. Mets lead by 3. He pitches at least 1 inning. 4 earned from Merritt, Carroll 1 unearned. Thank you, sir. Clendenin the star so far. Let's go Mets. Mr. Perota, aren't you terrific? Mr. Perota is our omnibudsman, our official scorer. It's 8-5. Mets. Taylor coming in for the save. It's going to be Jimmy Stewart leading it off. Bottom of the 7th. Stewart, switch hitter, batting left against Taylor now. Tug McGraw is available, warming. The left-hander. Here's Taylor now. The pitch to Stewart. No matter the final score. Beautiful. Thank you. 4-9 to Stewart, hitting left-handed, and it's a base hit up the middle. Stewart with his first hit. A 4-9 base hit. Agee throws it in. Here's Alex Johnson. They had Delora warming, but now it's Tug McGraw warming. Okay, Johnson at the plate, 1 for 3. Right-handed hitter against Taylor from the stretch. Taylor throws. 6-3. Fly ball to left field. Cleon, he's a 2. 15-2. Oh, it's a base hit, and he bobbles it. Oh, my, Cleon. Couldn't find the handle. So it's second and third. The error will be charged to Cleon. Let's look at that again. 6-3. Fly ball left. Cleon a 2. My Lord. 15-2. Single and an error. Advance 2. So Taylor in trouble here. My Lord, look how quickly that can happen. Whew. Here's Tony Perez now. Perez, May, and bench. Oh, this is tough. The infield is in. Perez 2 for 3. The pitch from Taylor. 1-3. Fly ball left. This is going to be deep enough for Stewart. And Stewart tags. Johnson holds. I don't know if that's earned or not. He went to third because of the error. So that could be I think it's pending, but we'll defer, of course, to Mr. Perota. It's now a 6-5 ball, 8-6 ball game. I forgot the Mets were leading by 3. So it's 1 out, Johnson on second. And here's Lee May. What a ball game. May hit his seventh home run. I'm sorry, I think that was his 17th. I don't know why I have a 7 there. Yeah, it was number 17. I don't know why there's a 7 there. Oh, that's Clendenin. Yeah, I'm sorry. And by the way, very careful about this, but I have this little thing here. I got a 4-pack. Okay, Lee May now. 2 for 3, doubled, and homer. Johnson on second, 1 down. Here's the pitch to May. 4-9. Walked him. They were thinking of walking him anyway, but with bench up, I don't know that that's the greatest situation. But the double play is now possible. A 4-9 walk to May. First and second, 1 out. Here's Bench. Bench 1 for 3 now. 8-6 Mets. Bottom of the 7th. Taylor. The pitch to Bench. 5-6. Grounds it to third for the force. And Johnson will go to third. So May forced that second. Johnson goes to third. I think that's fine by the Mets. It's first and third, 2 down now. And here comes Woodward. 0 for 3 today. Taylor. The pitch to Woodward. 3-10. Base hit to left. Johnson scores. It's an 8-7 ball game. Taylor in trouble here. Bench will hold. 2 outs now. And Chico Ruiz, the batter, switch hitter, hitting left against Taylor. 2 runs in here in the bottom of the 7th. It's an 8-7 ball game. Tying run on second. The pitch to Ruiz. 6-8. Oh my Christ. That's a base hit. The ball game is tied. A 6-8 single by Chico. It's first and third, 2 outs. It's a real tough decision whether you let Clay Carroll hit here. He didn't look so good. We're only in the 7th. George Culver is available. He's a right-hander. Ted Savage pinch hit in this ball game. It's going to be Tommy Helms coming in. He's been hurt, but he'll be back. He's been intermittently hurt. Tommy Helms will pinch hit for Carroll, and then it will be Culver coming in. I think that makes Carroll the loser. Oh, no. I'm sorry. So Tommy Helms, a staple in this Cincinnati organization through the years, steps into the batter's box. First and third, 2 down. 3 in for the Reds. It's a tie ball game. We'll sort out the earned runs or whatever with Mr. Perota later. Here's Taylor now. The pitch to Helms. 3-4, pops it up to short, and Al Weiss makes the catch. The side is retired, but 3 runs for the Reds. So, and after 7, it's an 8-8 ball game. All runs earned. All runs earned for Taylor. It is a new pitcher for the Reds as we move to the 8th here. George Culver coming in. He's a right-hander. Again, Granger and Fisher pitched last game, and Granger's been pitching pretty much. He's a right-hander, Culver. He'll face Grody to start it off. Grody, Weiss, and I think there'll be a pinch hitter because Tug McGraw is available. Here comes Grody, top of the 8th, 8-8 ball game. This has been a tough one for both clubs. Culver is ready. Here's the pitch to Grody. 3-7, grounds it to short. Woodward throws him out. 1 away. Here's Al Weiss now, 0 for 3 today. Oh, look what he's doing here. Okay, Weiss is going to hit. Here's Culver now. 3-9. He struck him out. 2 down. And Art Shamsky is going to hit for Taylor. Taylor, one very, very tough inning. 4 runs, 4 hits allowed, walking 1, and allowing 3 earned runs. It's going to be McGraw in the 9th. But Shamsky will hit. He will not stay in the he will not stay in this ball game. Swoboda will stay in right field. Art Shamsky, he's hit some long ball this season. Two outs, nobody on. Shamsky with 12 home runs on the year. Facing Culver, 2 outs, nobody on. Culver is set. The pitch to Shamsky. 3-6, fly ball to center, and Stewart makes the catch. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Culver in his first inning. And we're headed to the bottom of the 8th inning. And the Mets have a new pitcher. Tug McGraw. Left-hander. It's been quite a ball game. Tug McGraw now will face the top of this Reds order, Pete Rose. Switch hitter batting right. Rose 1 for 4 today. Don't miss our night game tonight, 6:05 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. Is the first pitch. It will be Luke Krause for Oakland at Stan Williams for Cleveland. And it is subject to rescheduling for tomorrow morning in the event that I realize I'm just not up to it. Here's McGraw now, facing Rose. Rose switch hitter batting right against McGraw. The windup. Pitch to Rose, 4-11. Struck him out. So McGraw fans Rose swinging. And Jimmy Stewart, the batter. Switch hitter, he's batting right. It's not my type of game, Razor, but what I will tell you is this 8-8 tie is my kind of game. I like that. Really an exciting ball game. Stewart 1 for 3 with a walk. McGraw winds. The pitch to Stewart. 3-8. Struck him out. That's 2 for McGraw here in the 8th. And now Alex Johnson, 2 for 4. McGraw gets the sign from Grody. Here's the pitch to Johnson. 1-5, and that is a base hit to left for Alex. His 3rd single of the ball game. He is the go-ahead run. He got a hold of that McGraw changeup and knocked it into left field. Johnson on first with 2 down. For Tony Perez, 2 for 3, a double, a single, a sacrifice fly. Here's Tony Perez. McGraw working from the stretch here. He struck out Rose and Stewart. Johnson singled on first. From the stretch, McGraw, the pitch to Perez. 2-4, grounds it to third. Ed Charles has it and throws him out, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. And we're going to the 9th. It's a 8-8 ball game. Culver will pitch his second inning. He retired the side in order in the 8th, and he'll face the top of the order. It's AG leading it off. AG 1 for 4. Culver winds and deals to AG. 3-6, grounds it back to Culver, tosses him out, 1 away. Now Bobby File with the big double in the 7th. And it may seem a little unusual to you, but Ken Boswell is coming out to hit. He's a left-handed hitter, Kenny Boswell, against Culver, the right-hander. That's, he'll stay in the game, too. At second base, he's a 3. Kenny Boswell. This is the stuff that, Gil Hodges does. So Kenny Boswell getting his bat, getting ready, taking a few swings. He is now approaching the batter's box. Culver, 1 out, nobody on. Jones on deck. Boswell at the plate. Here's Culver now, the wind-up and the pitch to Boswell. 3-5, and that's hit well into the gap. It's a double. Boswell standing up with a double, a 1-out double off Culver. That's the go-ahead run, Boswell on second, and he can run. At least that's what I say when they're 1-14. A double by Boswell. And here comes Cleon. There is action in the Reds bullpen. Jerry Odigo, a left-hander warming. And Pedro Ramos, the right-hander. The others are not available. Adigo and Ramos warming in the bullpen. The go-ahead run on second. With 1 out, Cleon at the plate. Culver. Cleon 2 for 3. Walked, reached on an error, 2 runs scored. Home run, number 11. Culver is ready from the stretch. The pitch to Cleon. 1-7, walked him. His endurance inning is not until the 10th if he's still in. First and second with 1 out. And here comes Don Clendenin, who has 2 home runs today. He hit his 6th and his 7th. He had 8 in real world. Clendenin has scored 3 runs. Has 3 runs batted in. Star of the game if they win. And he can really do it this time. Here's Culver now. The pitch to Clendenin. 2-2. Hit by the pitch. And you know that was not intentional. And that's going to load the bases. My Lord, the bases are loaded with Mets. Clendenin is hit. Here's Ed Charles now. Bases loaded, 1 out. Infield is back for the double play. Charles 1 for 4. Oh, that's good coffee. Culver is ready. Here's the pitch to Charles. 6-5. Grounds it to short, double play. And the side is retired. Oh, my. So Culver gets out of it. And we're heading to the bottom of the ninth. It's an 8-8 ball game. Yes, it is. Okay, Boswell playing second base now. Tug McGraw, his second inning of relief. It will be Lee May to lead it off. Now, you got to be careful, Tug. Don't let one get away from you. Lee is 2 for 3 with a walk, a 3-run home run in the third, which put the Reds ahead 5-2, but a lot's happened since then. Okay, McGraw in his second inning. Here's the windup and the pitch to May. 6-4. Struck him out. That's the third for McGraw. Be careful of this guy too, Tug. Bench at the plate, 1 for 4. Woodward on deck. McGraw winds. Here's the pitch to Bench. 5-9. Struck him out. That's number 4 for Tug McGraw. And now Woody Woodward. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the ninth. 8-8 ball game. McGraw gets the sign. Here's the windup. Pitch to Woodward. 1-4. Grounds it back to McGraw. He's got it. And he throws it to Clendenin. It's a 1-2-3 from McGraw. We're going to extra innings. Yes, we are. I don't care how long this game goes on. After 9, it's an 8-8 ball game. Culver has pitched 2. Got into trouble last inning, but got out of it. He's going to pitch his third inning, and this will be his endurance inning. Swoboda will lead it off. But like I usually like to do, and I hope you can bear with me, I'm going to take a break here, 3 to 5 minutes. And then when we come back, it'll be the top of the 10th. Ron Swoboda will lead it off. He's 1 for 4. He tripled Clendenin home in the 5th. Stay strong, everybody. And fasten your seatbelts. I will be back. Extra, extra. The pinball wizard with the miracle cure. I used to love extra innings as a kid, especially when I was listening to West Coast games on the radio. And I would just hope the game would go on forever. And then I'd fall asleep, find out the next morning. I'll be back. What a ball game. That's 8, Reds 8. Lord help us. What a game. God. Extra. Let's take a look at the last two games. If Culver did not pitch in the first game of this series, I'll let him pitch an inning or two. If Granger, I'm sorry. Let me go take a look. Take it nice and slow here. He pitched in the yesterday's game. He went 1 2/3 and did not pitch in the first game, so he is available. Granger is warming up after all. Do you know an argument could be made that if you say you have a 15, 18 game lead, it's late in the season, to forfeit a game rather than burn out your bullpen? Think about it. just a wacky idea I have. Here's Culver now pitching his third inning. It's Swoboda leading it off. Top of the 10th. Okay, Culver ready. Here's the pitch to Swoboda. 5-9. Grounds it to short. Woodward throws him out, one away. Wait a minute. Yeah. And here's Grody. Let's not forget these catchers are catching this whole ball game here. Culver's ready. Here's the pitch to Grody, 0 for 4. 5-7. Base hit up the middle for Grody. So Grody is on. And Al Weiss is the batter. Jack DeLauro warming left-hander. Along with the youngster from Texas, Nolan Ryan, a right-hander. DeLauro and Ryan both warming in the bullpen. Okay, here's Weiss. Buddy Harrelson is coming in to hit. He's a switch hitter. Look at that. There goes Gil Hodges again. Buddy Harrelson. He will stay in the game. Switch hitter batting left now against Culver. Let me refresh that coffee here. 1 out. The go-ahead run, Grody on first. He's pulling out all the stops here, Bill Hodges. There are only 11 games behind the first place Pirates. The New York Mets are. Okay, Culver ready from the stretch. Harrelson choking up on that bat, hitting left-handed. Here's the pitch. 1-5. Fly ball to left field. Under it is Johnson, and there's 2 away. And there's going to be a hitter. Be the third pinch hitter for the Mets. It's Eddie Kranepool. Eddie Kranepool stepping up to the plate. Left-handed hitter. We need a big one from Kranepool here. 2 outs. Grody on first. Culver. And here's the pitch to Kranepool. 4-9. Base hit to right by Kranepool. Grody goes to second. He will hold. A pinch hit single by Eddie Kranepool. Two outs, first and second, and here comes Agee. Agee 1 for 5. Yes, and Eddie with the pinch hit. Okay, Culver, one more hit or walk, and he has reached fatigue. Granger is available. Here's the pitch to Agee. 4-8, struck him out. And the side is retired. Second strikeout for Culver. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We're heading to the bottom of the 10th. There'll be a new pitcher for the Mets. Nolan Ryan is coming in. Nolan Ryan, the youngster. And they've called on Ryan in situations, sticky situations. McGraw pitched 2. He allowed 1 hit. He struck out 4. Great relief. And Ryan taking his warm-ups, the right-hander. And you know you're in extra innings when your background ambiance ends. But we just started right over again. Here we go. Ryan, the hard-throwing youngster from Texas. He'll face Chico Ruiz to start it off now. Okay, we're ready. Here's Chico, switch hitter, batting left against Ryan. Here's Ryan now. The pitch to Chico. Whew. 3-6. And he grounds it back to Ryan, throws him out. That's 1 away. And there's going to be a hitter for George Culver. Culver pitched 3. He allowed 3 hits. He walked 1, struck out 2, and allowed no runs. Great pitching, even though he got into jams. Wow. And we don't know yet if Granger will be needed. But he's warming. Granger is warming in the bullpen. He pitched 1 2/3 in the 3-1 win by the Mets and Tom Seaver. Did not pitch in the 6-3 game that went 11. So this is the second extra inning game of the series. Let's see who's coming in to hit for Culver with 1 out, nobody on. Tolan is not available. If he had pinch hit in this game, real world, maybe he would be. Coming in to hit is Pat Corrales, the catcher. Pat Corrales. 1 out, nobody on. Nolan Ryan on the on the mound. Okay, Ryan. Here's the windup. Pitch to Corrales. 1-7, and he flies it to left. That's Cleon. 2 outs. And now Pete Rose, 1 for 5. Switch hitter, batting left against Ryan. The pitch from Ryan. 5-9. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 for Nolan. We're going to the 11th. Enjoy the ride, people. The 4th pitcher for the Reds is coming in, Wayne Granger. And leading it off is Kenny Boswell. He doubled in the ninth, was left on base. Granger is ready. Okay, Granger winds the pitch to Boswell. 2-4. Catcher X. Bench a 1. 16-1. He fouls out to bench. 1 away. Here's Cleon now. 2 for 3. Walked twice. Solo home run. Granger. Pitch to Jones, 3-8. And that's a fly ball to left, sandwiched in between some hits. Johnson makes the catch, 2 down. And Don Clendenin, 2 home runs today, 2 for 4. Reached base every time he was up, if you will. I mean, I don't know, I don't think they count a force out as a reaching the base for on-base percentage. I could be wrong, but he nevertheless reached base. 2 outs, nobody on. Granger. And the pitch to Clendenin. 4-5. Grounds it to short. Woodward over to Lee May, and the side is out. 1-2-3 for Granger. We're heading to the bottom of the 11th. And Ryan will pitch his second inning of relief, retired the side in order. In the 10th. Here's Jimmy Stewart to lead it off. Left-handed hitter. Stewart 1 for 4 and a walk today. Here's Ryan. Pitch to Stewart. 5-7. Walked him. So that's the winning run on first. Alex Johnson now. Nolan from the stretch here. Look at all the Johnson 3 for 5. Perez on deck. Stewart on first. Ryan. Here's the pitch to Johnson. 1-7. And that is a base hit by Johnson to right. Stewart goes to second. The winning run in scoring position, Tony Perez now. Ryan in deep trouble here. Perez 2 for 4, sacrifice fly. Ryan, the pitch to Tony Perez. 2-3. Base hit to left. This might be the ball game. Stewart rounding third. Cleon -1. Stewart 1-14, 1-13 with Cleon. He's coming home. The throw from Cleon. And he's safe. The ball game is over. A walk-off single by Tony Perez. And the final score, 9-8 Reds. A tough loss for the Mets here. Let's look at that again. Tony, 3-9 off Ryan. Well, it moved. Okay. That freaking moved. In fact, I did the whole thing. So the ball game is over. The final score, Cincinnati Reds 9, New York Mets 8. We'll wait for Mr. Perota and his tabulations. It looks to me like Granger is the winner. He pitched 1 inning. It was a 1-2-3 inning. The loss is Ryan. He pitched 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 walk. Tough loss for Nolan. Reds 9 runs, 16 hits, 1 error. Mets 8 runs, 13 hits, and 2 errors. Any input? Granger gets the win, Ryan the loss, Perez and May are co-stars of the game. Perez 3 for 4 with a sacrifice fly, 2 runs batted in. May 2 for 4 with 4 runs batted in. That's the ball game, folks. It was a tough one, Kathy Harden. Mr. Perota, thank you, as always. Razor, thank you. And I'm tentatively set for a 6:05 p.m. Eastern U.S. time start for the Oakland A's at the Cleveland Indians. And I hope we'll all be there. Have a great day. Exciting game, Kathy. Take care, everybody.